Hi, I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey everybody, thanks for joining us today on a very special video. You know, although the 57 T-Bird in its own right is a very special car, this car here is part of a celebration. And you know, I wanted to read off a little bit about it, even though I knew what it was. There's some really cool highlights that I knew I would forget, and because I get so excited about the cars. And then this right here just takes it to a whole nother level. You know, this car is being donated to an event for cystic fibrosis. And one of the things is, the event itself is the Breath of Life Gala. And last year they raised $3 million for cystic fibrosis. And one of the things that's really cool is it's actually the largest fundraiser in the entire country for cystic fibrosis. And this car right here is the first time that they've done something like this. So part of the charity is an auction on this car at the event, at the gala. And the person that donated this car, they didn't actually go out and buy this car. Somebody donated this car. Not only did they donate this car, but they've said that they're willing to match dollar for dollar whatever this sells for at the auction. And I think that that's just an incredible act of generosity. And if somehow you can get on board to get something like this, this is an awesome piece of history. Forget the fact that it's so beautiful and it's awesome, but you're helping a cause that needs some more awareness and some more studies and some science thrown in there and get this thing all done. So some of the things also that that will be part of that whole event, and I know we're getting away from the car for a second, but I just want to make sure everybody knew it, because this way we keep the video up and running, is you get something on the New York Stock Exchange for part of the bell ringing. You can bid for that. Lunch with Ryan Seacrest, you know, he's donated his time. There's lots of overseas and island trips and things like that. All that stuff's cool. Ryan Seacrest is cool. The New York Stock Exchange is cool, but nothing is cool as this right here. So let's take a walk around it and check out some of the style that lets you know things like this. The fender vents on here. This is for fresh air inside. Classic style of a 57 T-Bird, especially here. These are wide whites. They would have come on the car in 57. The one upgraded feature which I like about it here is these are wide white radials, and they definitely make a difference. In the early 70s when radial tires came out, that was like a 50% improvement in the driving quality of automobiles. So this right here drives significantly better than it did in 1957, and I think that as you take this car out on the road, you can do nothing but enjoy the ride on it. Hey, one of the styling features that, I'm hiding it from you real quick, one of the styling features that people look at all the time, and they know instantly that the 57 T-Bird carries with it, even though you could get it optionally the year before, is this, the portal window. And even cars later on came out with some of these styling features, but this clearly is, you know, kind of always been labeled to this car, and such a cool piece. We just want to leave the top on for a second, show you all that. Now we're going to pop the top and show you what it really looks like to cruise around in a T-Bird Roadster. What a lot of people didn't know is actually that the hardtop was standard, where today the hardtop would be optional on most cars, and the soft top was an option. You'll be very surprised to know that a lot of T-Birds don't actually come with a soft top, which makes it a little difficult to take out in the summertime. But this car here has a brand new, great looking white soft top with all new trim, as well as the hardtop that we have over here. It looks great when it goes up, especially the color combinations with the red and the white wide wall tires. This really pops. Anyway, easy to get out. Stows behind there. This is actually the cover that goes across it, and then you can't even see it. So this way in the summertime it's all stowed away and you don't need to even deal with it. But if you get caught in some bad weather, there you go. Let's talk a little bit about paint quality for a minute. Beautiful paint here. Come on up and let's check out the red. I like to throw this on here so you can kind of see. Look at the quality of that paint. See how nicely everything is there? It's got nice chrome and stainless. Is this a brand new car, an $100,000 restoration? No. But the reason why it's such a great car is it's a car that looks great to the commoner, and you can actually take it out for a show. If it was over restored or too expensive, it would just sit in somebody's garage and they never enjoy it. This car needs to be out on the street, showing off the style of America. Anybody who drives by this car can't help but go, wow, that is a cool car. Even if you don't love cars, that's a great car. Check out the fins of the late 50s. That's the decade of the jet age as it started to come into full force. And cars definitely took on the appeal of that. This car looks like it's actually going fast just sitting here. Let's take a peek under the hood for a second. I love the ram air here. This is such a great styling piece. A ballsy piece, but it's a great styling piece. Okay, here we have the 292 V8, great looking Thunderbird valve covers. And this right here is the rain guard. So it has, not only gets real fresh air in here to get more horsepower, but what this does is keeps any water that would have got in the air. Has the original stock manifolds on there. Nicely detailed in here. It's just a car you could take out and go for a cruise. And it's nice because it just, I don't know, it's a great style piece and I just love it. Let's check out the inside for a second. You know, as we move around the style, we were finishing this car up, but I wanted to get the video up a little bit sooner. We have a great leather wrap coming for the steering wheel, so it'll look great. Okay? And the engine turn dash, little stuff like this. This is what makes these cars so cool. There's like stuff here. Engine turn dash. Full gauges. I mean, everything is a gauge, including a factory tachometer here. 140 mile an hour speedometer. Heating and stuff like that. And if you want to, we can install a nice digital sound system and hide it in the glove box for you. Nobody knows it's there, and it keeps the car looking all stock and original. One rare feature about these cars is most of these cars came as automatics. This happens to be a manual transmission. It's a factory transmission that came in the car, and it just looks cool. But how about I start it for you, because one of the things is, you know, when you're buying one of these older cars, is they're able to make a sound when there wasn't the sound requirements, the decibel requirements of today's modern car to keep those down. Not that this is a loud car, it just makes a sound that nobody's been able to reproduce since that came out. Let's move on to the back of the car. You know, again, we're back to the jet age. Here's like the afterburner, the trail coming off the jet plane. This is cool too because it has a bumper exit exhaust, which makes it, you had to really line up the bumper really well to make sure that that came out great. And just the sound and things like this. Look how cool this is from behind. I mean, it really does look like jet engines coming out of the back. This is nice here. You know, here's a good indication of how somebody really liked their car. They spent the money on quality tires, the wide white radials. Those are expensive tires because they have to be handmade. And then this here comes with a car cover. They obviously cared about the car, but look at the size of the trunk too. Isn't that nice? You can actually take this car out, throw a couple soft bags back in there, and go away for the weekend. It's got the wide white spare in here. Come on around, Justin, let's show them that real quick. And that looks to be a real original belted wide white spare. Painted wheel to match. The jack's been detailed, all that good stuff. You know, in closing up this video here, you're talking about a lot of cool style stuff. Obviously the Thunderbird callouts, the vents, the hood. And there's also a couple things that make this car can be a different car and changed up on a regular basis. We can take the hard top off and put the soft convertible top on. We can take the fender skirts off here, which is really nice. Those come right off, and that changes the whole look of the car there. You don't have to unbolt and do all that good stuff. It's got a nice little levering system inside. And I don't know, just makes for a great car. And on top of it, forget the fact that it's a great car, it's great looking and things like that, but you're also talking about a great event that has great people involved in it. It's a worthy cause, and you know, it turns out almost 700 people show up for this event, and it's a great Washington event. And the truth is, if you can get in on this thing, you really should. It'll be an awesome event. It'll be an awesome car, and it goes to a great cause. Anyway, we're Fleming's Ultimate Garage. We are super proud to present this 57 T-Bird for the gala event for cystic fibrosis. Call us if you have any questions, 301-816-1000, and we'll tell you all about it.